Afternoon everyone, I hope everybody's okay. Coming on to do this box card with you. So first of all you're going to need a sheet of cardstock that measures 8 by 9 inches. Okay, and what you're going to do is you are going to score it a 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5 and 2 inches. Okay, and you're going to do that all the way round, all 4 sides. Okay, and then if you want to take a screenshot of that, I'll just bring you in a bit. No, in. If you want to take a screenshot of that, you can do so. Because that is how you're going to cut your cardstock. Okay, so in order to cut it like that, just bring it out a bit again. What you're going to do is decide which side on your 9-inch side. What you're going to do is you're going to put an extra score line. See this one here at the 2.5 inches, but you're only going to come down to the second score line. So 2.5 inches, score just to the second score line on this end, and then rotate it and do exactly the same on this end. Okay, see them pen marks I've made? Well, that's what you're going to cut now. Okay, so I'm going to cut mine with you. I'm using my snips. So you're going to come, oops, do you know, I've just had to take my strong medication because I'm getting spasms in my back and I think it's starting to kick in. So you're going to cut on them pen lines. So that you end up looking like that. Okay, I'm going to carry on and do mine. All shaky and all. So once this video is done, Mel will be going back to bed, I think. I'm concentrating at the minute, that's why I'm quiet. It's the only time I am quiet. And I don't know whether you've seen this morning, but our team, I think you all know by now that I'm in Team Scrimpy. Well, our team done a blog hop this morning. Now, I didn't take part in it because I don't have, well, I have my blog, I just don't bother with my blog anymore, to be honest with you. Whether I take it up again, I don't know yet. I might do, just to give you all dimensions and everything. So, when you finish cutting your corners away, if you want to screenshot that, you can do. That is what you should be left with. Okay, so now we are going to, if I can suss out where my score tool is, we're going to burnish all these lines. Okay, hang on a minute. Oh yeah, I'll use this one, little tiny one. So you're just going to burnish them as best you can. This is out of my little mini envelope punch. I don't know the crap we collect over the years now. But yet I know if my fella's been in this room, I know if anyone's been in this room. I can tell you where everything is without even being in here. That's OCD. Okay, so we're just going to carry on, burnish all these lines. Oops, Mel, keep on track. Well, the new catalogue goes live tomorrow, I think it is. I hope you all have your wish lists ready. I'm waiting for another delivery this week. I know, terrible. I am terrible. It's a good job he's in work. He'll be in bed when it gets delivered. So, as you can see, this is going to form our box. Now, what I'm going to say to you now is, if you're going to cover this back panel, do it now. I'm using the cauldron, is it cauldron bubble? I think I'm right by saying that. Let me just see. Toil and Trouble DSP. Okay, I'll just use wet glue. I said, if you have a little boy that's into Batman, ideal paper. Don't think of it just for Halloween. So I'm just using my wet glue to put this in. So you want to keep it within your score lines. Don't go right up to them score lines. I'll give you the dimensions of that paper now. So your DSP is going to measure 4 7/8 by 4 inches. So 4 7/8 by 4 inches. Okay. And what we're going to do first is, these are going to roll up and they're going to attach like that. Okay. So what you want to do is put your sticky strip on there, on the very last score line. So if you put it on the very last score line, all the way round. You can use wet glue if you want. It just means you're going to have to hold it a little bit longer. Yeah. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and mostly used the dies to cut out from my DSP, and I'll show you that now, because I just wanted to create like a little scene. Because we've got time enough to worry about Christmas. I mean, Halloween's first, and I do the cutesy Halloween only because I have grandbabies and I don't like the scary Halloween for them. So I'm going to take this, score this sticky strip so I can peel it off easier. Okay, so the easiest thing for you to do is fold it like that, so it's folded in half, okay, and you're going to peel that off. Then what you're going to do is, without getting stuck to it, just fold it in. And it'll stick exactly where you need it to stick. So I'll show you that again. Take your backing paper off, okay, and just fold that whole, you've got to fold it over in half, so then you're going to fold it over again. That way you can give it a good rub down so you know it's stuck where it needs to be stuck. Okay, this one you're not going to get away with it. You're going to have something you can poke down through the hole. So I'll just show you. See the way it's not going to fold? Oh, it might if I push them ones out. Hang on. Push them out and stick that down. You will get away with it. Okay, so we're constructing basically a frame. Now when I've completed mine, we fold that in half, fold them back, fold that over. That'll do. So now I've squashed this one. There we go. So what you can do is, because them corners are gapy corners, we can take our glue dots. Mine seem to have stuck to everything. Do you know, I uploaded that video of me doing that mini journal for you, and I don't know what I've done with it, but it's disappeared. So I'm just going to put one of our glue dots on that corner there. Get off. And I'm going to push them in together and then put a bit of pressure on them. Okay, so if you just do that round every corner, it'll just stop them from gaping. Okay, so when I said I cut all my bits and pieces out of the DSP, apart from the webs, I cut them out of just plain black, oh dear, plain black cardstock. So I cut a hat out, I cut the cauldron out, I cut the cat and the witch, and that was using the cauldron framelits dies. Okay, so I can put them away now. So we're just going to create like a little scene. I don't know. You do you. We can put a cobweb in that corner. Cobweb down in this corner, I think. Don't think we needed that hat. We can put the cat down there. So that's our little scene, and I'm going to raise mine up on dimensionals apart from my spider's webs. Yeah, so if you want to run along to their blogs, and watch their blogs, or go and have a read of their blogs and watch. I think they put videos up as well. Want to watch their videos? You know, it's entirely up to you. So we're sticking our cat up. You know, I'm not afraid to mention team members, and I will help them where I can. And we have our cauldron, and I must have moved that die, with me shaky hands, so I'm just going to cut round that because that's too much white. And always when you're fussy cutting something, always move the paper, not your scissors. Should use me snips. I think that'll do us. It's just it had too much white on and I didn't like it. Now, if you want to, hang on, let me get this done and then I'll give you a couple of more ideas. These are just the mini dimensionals, by the way. Okay, so we'll put our cauldron in there. And our little witch, even she's cut out a bit too much white for my liking. I must have moved the dies when I put them in with my shaky hands. But I'm going to go with it. Okay, so we'll give her some dimension. I hate anything that's flat, especially flowers. See flat flowers, that just annoys me. Nothing's flat. So where you can give dimension, give it. Okay, so we'll get this on, then we'll get our webs on. My hands are all swollen. Don't know that you can notice, but I think the last couple of days' weather has just shocked the system. So there's our witch. Okay, now for our, please do a patch test before you attempt doing this. I know my skin can take it, so. Oops, don't press too hard like me, bull in a china shop. So there's my, oh, that's moved. My little box card. Okay, now if you wanted to take that one step further, what you could do is get rid of all this rubbish first. You could make it into a shaker card. You know, just put your sequins and stuff on the inside. I'm just going to add a few little... You can put your sequins and stuff on the inside, put your acetate or your framelit sheet, you know, cut it to the size of the box, and then cut a 3/4 of an inch frame, because we know that these are only 1/2 inch. So we know that a 3/4 of an inch frame, I'll give you the whole dimension of it while it's folded up. Actually, you might get it better. So while that's folded up, it's 5 inches by 4 1/4. Okay, so if you cut a piece of cardstock 5 1/4 inches by 4 1/2, and then you done like a 3/4 inch border all the way around and stuck it on the top over your acetate sheet, it would then become a shaker box. Or another idea that you can do, that I have done in the past, is make your box a bit deeper by doing it 1 inch instead of 1/2 inch. Create your scene inside, put lights in, put your acetate over, and then put your frame over. That looks good as well, because I have done one. You'll probably, if you watch my videos, if you go back through, it was a Christmas one I done, and I think it was last Christmas, to be honest with you. I'm going to give it a little diamante on a hat. Gem, sorry. Faceted gems, that's what they're called. Faceted dots even. Yeah, so if you go back through my videos, you'll see where I do a box. I think it was using Deck the Halls or something. And what I done was I made a box base, made a box lid, cut the centre out of the box lid, put lights in, stamped on it and whatnot, and there you go. So yeah, it's a very versatile little card. As I say, you just create your own scene. And yeah, I don't do the scary Halloween, I do the cutesy Halloween, because my babies are still babies. Even though the eldest is 6, he'll probably batter his nanny on Saturday. So yeah, give that a go. So don't forget, it started off at 8 inches by 9 inches. You scored 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/2, 2 inches. Then on your 9 inch side width way, you score another little score line at 2 1/2 inches down to the second score line on the previous score lines you made. And then you just fold it in like so. And I think that turned out rather lovely. And I'll probably throw some Wink Stella over it as well in a minute. Okay, ladies and gents, if I don't put up a video tomorrow, I hope you forgive me, but my back at the minute, even sitting here doing that one, is just, the spasms are unreal. So I hope you forgive me if you don't get a video tomorrow, but I'll try my best. So take care of you and take care of each other. Bye.